Today we are going to be building a turbo diesel mini bike using Amazon's cheapest diesel engine, Amazon's smallest turbo, and a complete mini bike kit from Go Power Sports. Woo. Let's see what's in the box. Oh, that is a huge mini bike, dude. That is gonna be so premium. Turbo spooling.
I hope we get some nice turbo sounds.
We're looking for at least 3 pounds of boost. We've done this before with a mini bike from Amazon and the engine was just too small. I don't even think we made any boost. This one, we have a goal of 3 pounds. So hopefully we can hit it. It'll definitely be a lot more of a comfortable ride than our last mini bike. But yeah, it looks like we've got to put this thing together. The next thing we got is this little turbo from Amazon. These things are so cheap. They're like $100. And ooh, this one feels pretty quality. Feel that.
Nice.
No shaft play.
No play at all.
That box is destroyed.
That thing got tossed around a lot.
This one seems like a little higher quality for some reason.
Huh.
It's kind of like a gamble getting turbos from Amazon. Sometimes they're damaged, sometimes they're not. This one's a good one. We're saving the best box for last. This is a diesel engine we got on Amazon with free shipping that costs under $200, which is insane. It comes in a wooden box. I don't really know how we're gonna open this.
That works.
Oh man, I'm so excited. This is premium.
Okay.
Oh!
Before we get to have fun turbocharging our diesel engine, we have a mini bike to build. So let's get to it.
We got this mini bike all put together and it looks absolutely insane. Go Power Sports took care of all the safety measures for us. We've got brakes, headlight, fenders, all the things you may need on a mini bike. Now we just have to figure out how to put this diesel engine in this mini bike and start designing a turbo setup.
We're gonna take a break from the cold shop to talk to you guys about this week's sponsor, AG1. This little packet has been super beneficial for Will and I. We're always on the go, always working on crazy machines. And that makes it hard to get nutrients that we need. So we just drink this right away in the morning and we're covered. When it comes to being on the go all day, every day, it's really important to have the energy to get you through the day. That's why AG1 helps so much because it's packed with B vitamins. Another benefit of AG1 is, honestly, it tastes really good. Yeah, if you want to try out AG1 for yourself, go to drinkag1.com/bummotorsports or use our QR code right here to get $20 off your first subscription of AG1. And if you're a new customer, using our link in the description gets you $76 off of free extras. That includes a 30-day supply of AG1 plus this cool metal canister and a metal scooper. You also get 5 travel packs if you're on the go, a shaker bottle, and a bottle of vitamin D3 plus K2. I know me and Will have been really loving these products and we think you guys will too, so go give them a try. And we want to thank AG1 for sponsoring this video and supporting our builds. Now let's get back to the shop. This bike is designed to fit a 212 perfectly, and this engine is basically a diesel version of a 212, but there's a few things that are different that might get in our way, like this fuel line. So we might have some adjusting to do, but it should go in pretty easily.
All right, let's just see if it slips in. I kind of feel like it's gonna work really well, but like Taylor said, we've got this steel fuel line right here that might hit this CVT section in the back, but just gotta try it to see what's going on.
The mounting bolts look the same as
They do.
a 212.
Oh, it looks so good.
That looks sick. All right, yep.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but this is the problem. There's gonna be a jack shaft that comes through here, and it immediately hits. The solution we came up with to mount this engine is to just make some spacers so that we can clear this little pipe over here. They just have to be about 1.5 inches, should be super easy, and then our engine will just be able to install like a normal Predator 212.
Yep.
Do we clear? It's the real question.
That is the real question.
I think we do. Yes, by like a minuscule amount.
That's good. We want it close.
That's perfect.
Okay, we got the engine totally bolted in. We started installing our jack shaft and realized one problem. Check this out. This drive shaft right here, slightly wider than a 212's drive shaft. So we're gonna start this engine up, take this file it down just a little bit very carefully with this Walmart file so that we can fit the CVT on this shaft.
All right, there's gas, there's oil, there's compression. This thing's about ready to start. We watched a couple videos online and it looks like these are pretty hard to start, especially because it's like 5 degrees out here right now. But everyone's saying we need to crack this little valve right here and let some air get out of the line like a diesel truck. And then we have to press this little button. And what this button does is it's a decompression switch, because if you look right now, if I go to pull this, it has so much compression. You can't do it. So you press this switch down, and once that's down, decompresses, and you have to do it while you're doing this, but then you can pull start it. It's still very hard. There's a lot of compression in this little engine, but I think with enough willpower, we should be able to get it started.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We're getting close.
it smells horrible.
Yep.
Oh yeah, open the door.
Yeah.
It's getting a little smoky.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Man, this is a pure workout just to get a little mini bike time. Come on, this is the one, baby. I am going to break my back. Maybe we do move it outside.
All right.
All right, we got our hillbilly block heater right here. We're gonna give it a little try. See if maybe this helps. I don't know. Diesels need heat, so.
All right, I'll see you in 30 minutes.
So, the hillbilly block heater didn't work. Pulling it outside in 5-degree weather didn't work. We took our diesel heater and put it on here for about an hour. This is the first time we're going to try to start it. Hopefully it starts, because I don't know what else it could be. That's all it was. It just needed to get heated up. All right, we got the crankshaft file down. Now we're gonna put our CVT on here, and then we can take this thing for a test drive without the turbo, see how it works, and then we can make a turbo system. I'm so excited. All right, let's put this CVT system on. Last night we got the engine bolted on, CVT's installed, chains on, brakes work, everything is good to go. Hopefully it's not as hard as it was to start yesterday. We warmed it up next to the heater, but it's like 9 degrees outside, so it might be a little tricky. We're gonna have Taylor hop on this motorcycle, give it a baseline test with the engine, no turbo, see how fast it goes, see what it's like, and then we'll slap a turbo on this bad boy. All right, you ready to give this thing the first test drive?
Oh yeah.
I wonder what it's gonna be like.
What's your guess?
Well, this engine makes 3 horsepower, 6 foot-pounds of torque.
That's kind of like a 212.
Very low, actually. I think a 212 makes like 6.
So it's gonna be pretty slow, I think.
I think it will have good like torque at the beginning, and then I think it's gonna slow out.
Oh! It rolls cold.
Honestly, this thing kind of sounds like a tractor and it looks about as slow as a John Deere, so hopefully the turbo makes a little bit more boost than we're thinking, because this thing is slow.
Well, it rattles like so bad. It's also really slow, but
Was that maxed out?
yeah, that was maxed out.
Roll some coal for me.
This mini bike is awesome though.
Now, as you guys just saw, this little mini bike is very slow. So we're gonna slap a turbo on here. I think the plan is to just bolt it directly to where the airbox goes. It's like the same connection. So I'm thinking we can take a couple things off the turbo, take the airbox off, bolt the turbo on, and then build something that goes from the turbo to the exhaust and make some boost. We've modified this turbo a little bit. It should fit now. Let's see. We've got this exhaust gasket.
This is gonna look pretty cool.
Oh, dude, it's gonna fit up perfectly. Well, I think that's cross-threaded, but it's on there. It does look pretty stinking cool. The turbo's on now, but there is a problem. Our decompression valve is stopped by the exhaust, and that just won't do because you can't full start this without that switch. So we're gonna take the housing, rotate it, and then build an exhaust to the other side. Rotate the turbo. Flange is all bolted up. Now we're gonna take this piece of metal, cut it right there, weld it to the bottom of there, and bridge this area to the exhaust. I'm actually stuck, dude. There. Okay, so the exhaust side on the turbo is made. Now we gotta work on the exhaust side that goes to the turbo. And I'm thinking we're just gonna use this leftover pipe we have in the shop that's made for a 212, but bolts up, easy peasy. We'll cut it here, go down to the turbo, and it'll be all done. I love these little turbo builds. They look super sick, and they're really easy to make. I mean, who doesn't want a turbo on their little engine? I think we hit the jackpot, Taylor. This is looking pretty good.
Dude.
We just gotta weld it all up, and I think this is gonna hold. I don't think there will be any exhaust leaks.
No. That gets 5 big booms.
100%. Boom, 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 boom.
That was only 4.
Boom!
All right.
It's out. Now we're just gonna weld this fully, and the turbo setup will be done. Then we just have to focus on the exhaust so it quiets it down quite a bit. Because this thing just sounds like it has constant rog knock, but I think that's just a diesel thing.
Okay, the turbo setup is technically done now, but with it set up like this, it's gonna be really loud still, and I would love to be able to hear the turbo if that's even possible. So we gotta make a bracket here, put an exhaust on, figure out a way to get some oil in this thing so it doesn't just blow up, and then we can actually see what this thing's gonna sound like. There it is.
And to cool it off, because it's very hot, we have this nice quenching bucket right here.
Wow. Now that is a beautiful, beautiful plate there.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with how that turned out.
That's very nice.
You don't need fancy tools to make something that looks cool.
Just a drill and a grinder.
The turbo setup is completely finished. The way we're giving this thing oil is this little grease fitting up here. We blocked off the drain port, filled it with high heat grease. We've got this nice exhaust setup, no boost leaks, hopefully. We also shimmed out the injection pump, so we should be getting a little bit more fuel, which should help our top speed. We're trying to go from 6 miles an hour to 20 miles an hour with the turbo setup, which would be like a 300% increase. So let's get this thing started and see what it can do. Do you think it's gonna start?
I hope so. I just hope it's faster.
Same, because 6 miles an hour is just diabolical.
Yeah, that's criminal. Here, I'll give you some gas. I'll give you some gas. Okay.
We'll keep it warm.
All right.
You think it's gonna be faster?
Yes. I hope so.
Oh yeah!
There he goes. Oh, it looks like he's going faster. If this thing isn't faster, I don't know. We'll be at a complete loss. 6 miles an hour is just dumb slow, but he's definitely going faster than that. Oh, dang.
Oh, dude!
What are we thinking?
So much faster.
Let's go.
So much faster. You can kind of hear the turbo like spooling a little bit.
Oh, dude.
That is so premium. I feel like we could definitely get this thing to go at least 20 miles an hour.
You look like you were mobbing.
Let's take it to the open road and see what its top speed actually is. Just driving this thing over here, it feels way, way quicker. So we're gonna do a speed test. We're on the runway. I'm hoping for 20 miles an hour. We've got this speedometer app, so we'll just fly down there, fly back, see how fast we go.
I'm gonna say we might hit 23. I'm gonna say 23.
You think 23?
Yep.
From 6 miles an hour?
Yep.
that would be an insane increase in power.
It would, but I think it's got it.
On the way over here, I could hear that turbo spooling. It was like, shoo.
Yeah, we got boost. We got boost.
There's definitely boost. 20 miles an hour. Here we come.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm so curious. I want to stick with my original statement, 23.
23?
23.
I feel like that was like 19. But we are also on a very long road, so it's kind of hard to gauge how fast you're going.
Yeah, 19 would not be good. What is it?
Bro, what do you 23?
23.
24.4 miles an hour.
That's 4 times the original speed.
That is absolutely insane.
Let's go.
The turbo is 100% working. That is so sweet. All right, the mini bike blew it out of the park. 24.4 miles an hour is an insane increase from 6 miles an hour. So the turbo is definitely working, but now I'm thinking we'll do an off-road test to see how the diesel compares to something like a gas mini bike, because it does have more torque. So technically, it should probably be a little better off-road.
All right, it's been snowing here for like a week, and there's like 6 inches of fresh snow in this little field. I'm gonna be kind of surprised if it goes, but we'll see.
Honestly, the only thing I'm worried about is that snow may go into our turbo.
I just hope I don't tip it over on the turbo side, because it will just immediately eat a fistful. So
I can just imagine how hard this engine would be to start when it had water in it.
it's never coming back. Not if that happens.
All right, baby.
That's gonna be it for the Amazon Turbo Diesel Mini Bike. And honestly, I think this has been a successful one. Let us know if you guys would do this, or if you would just stick to a gas engine. And if you like this video, comment, subscribe. Have a nice week.